This guy has two big obsessions, one is playing the piano, the other is pretending to be blind. At first, faking blindness was just to help him focus better on his music, but later, he found unexpected perks. He could brazenly move into a low-income apartment reserved for the disabled, earn money just by sitting in temples, and most importantly, his blind identity let him witness things others couldn't, like cute girls changing clothes right in front of him. But life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes, this disguise makes him see things he shouldn't. Take this day. He's invited to play piano at a client's house, only to accidentally stumble upon a murder. How long can he keep up the blind act? Will he make it out alive? Today, we're diving into this Indian suspense masterpiece, Andhadhun. The protagonist, Akash, is a pianist. He hones his skills and saves every penny, dreaming of pursuing his artistic dreams in London. One day, as Akash walks down the street, he's suddenly hit by a cyclist. The girl feels terrible and invites him to breakfast to apologize. Akash, being a decent guy, doesn't try to scam her, and the two strike up a conversation. When Akash mentions he's a pianist, the girl's eyes widen in shock. What a coincidence. Her name is Sophie. Her family runs a restaurant, and they're exactly looking for a pianist. Sophie takes Akash to the restaurant, where both she and her father are blown away by his masterful playing. Akash lands a part-time job on the spot. Sophie drops Akash home, agreeing to pick him up at 5 p.m. for his first shift. Akash asks if she wants to come up for coffee, but Sophie declines, saying she has other plans. After she leaves, Akash rushes inside, rips out his gray contact lenses, and glances out the window to catch a glimpse of her, but only sees her riding away. Worse yet, his little peek is spotted by a young boy from next door. By the agreed time, Akash thinks it over and decides to skip the contacts. Compared to seeing Sophie's face, focusing on the piano no longer matters. Sure enough, Sophie is stunning when she arrives. Akash's heart skips a beat. Going without contacts makes admiring her easier, but it puts his acting skills to the test. Akash's piano skills wow every customer at the restaurant. He earns thunderous applause and generous tips, inching closer to his London dream. With a thriving career and growing savings, all he needs now is the girl of his dreams. Akash uses his performances to shower Sophie with attention, and how could she resist such a talented, handsome guy? The two quickly fall in love, sharing a sweet period together. Since meeting Sophie, Akash hasn't worn the contacts again. Even though he's a great actor, he occasionally slips up, and Sophie notices. But this naive, kind-hearted girl doesn't overthink it. Maybe love makes people blind, or perhaps good people refuse to see lies. One day, a regular customer, Mr. Sinha, invites Akash to play at his home the next afternoon, a surprise anniversary gift for his wife on their third wedding anniversary. Mr. Sinha is a famous former Indian actor who later ventured into real estate, a total tycoon. He married his current wife, Simi, 3 years ago. Simi is also an actress, much younger than him, and she married him for his wealth and influence. The next day, Akash arrives on time, but when Simi opens the door, she claims Mr. Sinha isn't home and she knows nothing about the arrangement, and tells Akash to leave. But Akash has already accepted the money. He can't just walk away. He hurries to explain it's a surprise from Mr. Sinha. As they argue, an elderly lady from across the hall hears the commotion and opens her door to peek. Left with no choice, Simi invites Akash inside. Unaware of what's really going on, Akash happily sits down, ready to play as Simi has to keep up the act. She pretends to call Mr. Sinha, confirms the surprise, and tells Akash he'll be home in 10 minutes.